It's three things in life that forces you to change. Number one, the timing of your life. Some of you may be 25, some of you may be in your 30s, but you know when you hit a certain age, it's time for you to make a new start. It's time for you to start something new that can create a fortune for you or your family. Number two, the consequences in your life. I can reflect back to when I made decisions, and those decisions that I made, it was consequences to those decisions, right? And either they force you to change, or you may go back and make the same mistake again, which at the end of the day, you learn from your consequences. Number three, the man or woman that's in your life. Having the right person that's on your side, that's in your corner, that's in your environment, that person can help you in every arena in your life. And for me, it was all three, right? It was all three. And those three things forced me to change. So I got baptized, right? And I wanted a new identity. I wanted a fresh start. I wanted alignment. And I had no clue where to start. But I knew God, but I wasn't submitted unto God. It's a difference. You can have a relationship with God, but not be submitted unto Him. I read His word, I went to church, but my life was still, out of line. And I said, man, what is it? Like, what am I missing? So I got baptized and I asked myself, what if? A simple but powerful question. What if? What if I focus on learning and getting closer to God? What if I unplug myself from TV? What if I disconnect myself from other friends? What if I order books and just become a better person? What would my life look like in the next 5 years? What if? And sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what if? And as I got baptized, as I started reading the Bible, I discovered something that was so fascinating to me. It was in Genesis. And God says He made us in His image, then He gave us dominion. So He gave us image before dominion. So that's character. Image means character, dominion means authority or rulership. So that tells me we all have the authority to rule over our gifting, right? Because God gives you an assignment. We all have an assignment. He gives us an assignment. But in order for that assignment to yield to us, we have to yield unto God. How do you yield unto God? You yield unto God by submitting unto His principles. The Bible is full of principles, precepts, promises, patterns. And if we follow every principle, the principle will work for us. It's just like gravity. If you jump off the building, you can do all the praying, speaking tongues you want, but if you jump off that building, you're dead. That's the principle of gravity. Principle works the same for me. Principles work the same for you. But at the end of the day, if we follow that principle and not violate that principle, it will work for us. So I said, character. How do you develop character? So I started ordering books on leadership. I started ordering books on self-development, on neuroscience, on how the mind functions and why is the mind so important. And I just started ordering so many books because I wanted myself to develop character. I wanted to become the best version of myself because the Bible says if I have image first, then God will allow us to rule over our assignment. And I can remember where I was driving down the road one day and I had music blasting. And I'm like, man, if I want my character to grow, to develop, I have to do things differently. So I turned my vehicle into a classroom. I turned off the music. I put on a lecture from Jen Rowe, from Miles Monroe, from whoever I liked. And I just turned my vehicle to a classroom. And what that does is It's growing, it's feeding my mind, it's getting in my subconscious, and it's creating neural pathways, right? We all create neural pathways in our mind. That's why we repeat the same patterns over and over and over. And you can rewire your brain based on two things. And those two things are intentional activities and habits. Intentional activities and habits. So the more I kept growing, the more I kept seeking God, it became a part of me. Intentional activities, then habits. Every day I wake up thirsty to learn, thirsty to grow. I just wanted better for myself, and I wanted better for my future family, and I just wanted a different life. Why? Because if you will change, everything will change for you. If you will change, everything will change for you. So I'm here today to tell you that if you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, if you trust God, if you follow the principles, if you believe in yourself, if you read the books, if you turn your vehicle into a classroom, if you write down in your journal, your life will change for you. If you will change, everything will change for you. 2026 is coming up, and I want you to have the best year of your life. And it only starts with you. If you do not change, nothing else will not change for you. That's money wise, that's health wise, that's relationship wise. We all want a happy relationships. Okay, how do you get a happy relationships? You got to get new knowledge in that. You got to order books on how to have a happy relationship. If I want my resources to grow, such as my money, I got to get new knowledge on money. I got to order books on how to make my money grow. So we have to be getting new knowledge in 2026. We have to get new knowledge, okay? So y'all be blessed, all right?